I'm Wires at the Interpack in Dusseldorf, and I'm here with Nicholas Barakat, who is the Managing Director of Octal. And Octal are showing their more sustainable approach to PET with a whole new solution. Can you explain what your technology is?
Yeah. The foundation of Octal was really to put together a company to service the global food packaging with a PET sheet which has stronger environmental, optical and mechanical properties. What we've developed is a one-step process where the PET melt in the polymerization phase drops directly on calendar stacks and manufactures a rigid sheet, thereby eliminating the solid stating, eliminating the extrusion, the compacting, and the drying. This overall reduces over 65% the energy that's used in the process. It also uses 20% less gas, and it uses 100% municipal wastewater. In the process, we've achieved a sheet, PET sheet, that has no thermal history whatsoever, and therefore is higher performing, meaning that we can reduce, one, the caliper of the sheet by like 10%, and remove the crystallinity, which improves the runnability and the cutting of the sheets, which means that out of 1 ton of Octal sheet, which is called DPET, it means direct PET because it's manufactured that way, you would be able to down gauge approximately 15% and get 15% more packages. At the same time, your thermoformers will be able to run their machines faster. For those who use DPET in form, fill and seal, because we make a product which is DPET with PE lamination, you basically have a sheet that cuts much better on the filling lines, and therefore the lives of your blades is carried on longer. Thereby, you don't have to slow down your manufacturing process. And also, you have a sheet that's totally unbrittle. It's a very soft sheet because of the lack of crystallinity.
You're still a relatively new company. Can you tell me about the progress and where you see the uptake of applications?
Octal was created basically by a group of international investors in 2006. In 2006, we had sales of $500,000. Today, we have sales of $600 million. Next year, with the new investments that we have on the way, which will start up in April of 2012, our sales will jump to $1.5 billion. We have a good split between the resin that we make for bottles, and there again, the resin that is used to manufacture preforms consumes about 12% less electricity, and which results in significant savings for the bottlers. Our ambitions are to have a 50-50 split between in the million tons that we manufacture.
In what type of applications has your product been used so far?
Octal has been basically sales to over 60 countries. Our products are used for salad bowls, fruit bowls. We do a lot of form, fill, and seal for consumer products. We use it for meat packaging, cheese packaging. We have a very exciting foray into the yogurt business. We've secured a position with the yogurt makers. We're removing the use of polystyrene and are starting to use polyesters. On the resin side, of course, we are manufacturing CSD resins for CSD bottles, detergents, shampoos, other consumer products.
Are there any limitations to its use compared to conventional?
No, I mean the only thing that Octal has is that it's very focused on food packaging and on product performance. We have a huge investments that we've made. We've invested over $600 million, and the value of this investment really is a result of our ability to increase the performance of our end users. But the whole idea here is that we have a product that runs better on the packaging lines, and we have a product that enables you to run more packages out of a ton that you buy. And so we don't see any limitations. And as you know, we operate on a global basis.
Nicholas, thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thanks for having us.